What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Oh, the dog pound's in the house. All right, awesome. I feel like Arsenio Hall, my favorite talk shows when I was growing up. Love it. Hey, guys, my name is Jeff. This is actually the season finale of Super Geeked Up. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. See a bunch of you already in the live chat. You guys rock. So I'm joined once again for this awesome season finale from Sincere Sarcasm. It is Fernandez.
So glad to be here. So glad to be here.
Oh my God, he's singing right off the bat. This is great. He always refuses to sing. Also, this is our special Patreon show. So we have a lot of awesome people supporting us on Patreon, and one of our larger supporters here. Sorry, larger in terms of money amount. I mean, that came out so bad. I realized after I said it. I'm sorry, and he's very large of heart and giving. It is Craig Poole. Hello, Craig.
Thank you very much, Jeff. It's great to be here.
The worst,
awesome.
The worst intro I've ever given you. All right, I'm sorry. Craig is actually over in England, so it's very early in the morning. We always appreciate you getting up early for joining us. Thank you, man. All right, so that's it. Yeah. So by the way, folks, I know we have other people like Anthony's in the chat right now, I see, and Francis here himself, also our Patreon supporter. So thank you guys very much. We really appreciate it. This is on your screen where you can go if you want to support us. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. And then, hey, maybe you can come on the show too, like Craig here, and geek out with us right on screen. All right. Hey, listeners mate in the live YouTube chat says, hey, here's 3 of my favorite people. Hey, thank you, man. That's nice. Scorpio Moon says, oh, an Arsenio intro. LOL. Super geeked up. Nice. He enjoyed your Arsenio intro.
You got to change it up every once in a while, right?
Yeah. Oh, and now listeners mate says, Craig is one of my favorite Brits. Hey, look at that, Craig.
Thank you. Cheers.
And Chris says, yes, he has got a large heart and a larger wallet. Nice. All right, thank you guys. Keep chatting away there. We're definitely going to need your help with some of our improv games tonight, particularly one coming up in a little bit called Super Chat, which is going to be actually only the second time we've done that ever. So that's going to be fun. But, folks, if you're a longtime viewer of the show, we like to kick things off with our super geeky question of the day. Francis, what's that?
Ooh, a movie where you must collect everything at all times, always, called Detective Pikachu is coming out.
What is it called?
Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
Pika. It's coming out next month. But there are what other unlikely characters would you like to see become detectives? Because Pikachu, detective, really? We'll see. We'll see what happens in that movie. But what characters would you like to see that are very unlikely to be these sleuths and weird detective friends? That's a new show. Detective friends.
I like it. So it's like super friends, but they're all detectives.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so that's a better. You have just started a new question. So like, who's all the detectives, right? Sherlock Holmes. It's
Sherlock Holmes.
Perot.
Oh yeah, the Scooby gang.
The Scooby gang. Scoobies. Yeah.
You have the Hardy Boys. You have
Nancy Drew.
Yeah. I mean, you literally have a detective cinematic universe, right?
I love it. The detective cinematic. That's the real DCU, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Whenever everybody says DCU for now, we're like, oh, you mean the detective cinematic universe? Yes, we love that. Who's your favorite? I want to start doing that at Comic-Con from now on. I actually want to go into the DC's booth this year and be like, hey, where's Sherlock? Where's Nancy?
Nancy.
Where's Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget, yeah. Penny, I guess too, because Penny helps Inspector Gadget a lot.
And Brain the dog.
Brain the dog, yeah. You got tons. Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, Jessica Fletcher.
Oh God, yeah. To diagnose his murder.
That was from Tammy. Yeah, diagnose murder, sure. Oh yeah. Oh, you should bring of course. You need that guy. Bert from Oh, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name?
Bert Ernie?
No, Bert from Mary Poppins.
Oh. Yeah, well,
he was the murder guy. He was diagnosed.
He was Matlock.
No, Matlock is no way. No, Matlock is Andy Griffith.
Oh, Matlock is Andy Griffith. You're right. Oh, well, that's diagnosed as murder, which Craig said. That's the what?
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Chaz says the twins from the old show Aqua Red. I don't know that show.
Aqua.
And then he says from the old show Quark. Wait, how many twins are Chaz? Tell us what you're talking about. I don't know.
What?
Tammy says Encyclopedia Brown. That's a good choice.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, of course.
Oh, by the way, Scooby Doom is in our live chat. It says, woohoo, Mystery Inc. Shadow. Hey, look at this, sir.
Yeah.
My Mystery Inc. I'll turn the right way here. My Mystery Inc. shirt I'm wearing. Yeah. Here we go.
Nice.
There we go. Actually, let me give because Scooby Doom is a Twitter person I tweet with here. And I want to give a shout out because he or she is celebrating their 3rd year anniversary of their podcast, The Nerd Blitz with Doom and Fitz.
Ooh,
so there you go. Congrats to you. That's awesome. 3 years.
Congratulations.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Tuning in tonight. All right. I guess we should actually get on topic of this question.
Oh, right.
Even though that was actually much cooler than the question I came up with. So it was what? All right. So we're talking Detective Pikachu. I never thought Pikachu would be a detective, right? So what other characters would unlikely be detectives? Craig, what do you think?
I was torn on this one. I'm going to say Quark from DS9, actually.
That's an awesome choice. I love it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm sorry if this is anyone's idea, but I was thinking first Deadpool, but it's like, that's just Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. It's the same thing, except no swear words.
Yeah. It's PG.
Yeah.
It's PG Deadpool.
PG version of Deadpool. Horrible thought.
It happened. It happened for one Christmas. So
it's like a PG version of Black Widow. No, it should be 15.
Yeah, 15.
In the chat, Scorpio Moon says Detective C-3PO, and actually, Tammy on Facebook had said C-3PO, R2-D2, and Chewbacca will all be detectives.
Ooh,
I like that.
That'd be interesting.
Trio.
They have their detective agency together.
No, I like that a lot. That's actually really good.
By the way, Chaz was talking about, it was called Quark, the comedy space show from the 70s about the adventures of an intergalactic garbage crew. I do not know that show. Thank you for telling me.
That's awesome.
I've never heard that, yeah.
Quark.
Not starring Quark from DS9, apparently.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Absolutely.
Carlos on Twitter, who's also in the live chat, I said he had said Detective Batman, which is obviously, Batman is a detective, right?
Oh, yeah, Batman.
He'd be fantastic at it, of course. The world's greatest detective, he's often called, of course. Yeah. Scorpio says Detective Deadpool has a nice ring to it.
Detective Deadpool, yeah.
It alliterates.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, since those other guys went Star Wars, I was also thinking Star Wars characters. My first one I was thinking was Darth Vader. Because I feel he'd be really bad, and he would just go around, and like if you didn't give him information, he would force choke you and just kill everybody, all the witnesses.
It's going to end well.
I also kind of really want to see Yoda in a trench coat and fedora, like a little walking around.
That'd be awesome.
I think it'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Murder you did.
Tell me what I saw you with.
Witnesses you are. Yes.
That's a really good Yoda. Yeah.
I'm not going to try.
Oh, because you're saving up your Chewie. I know. That's why.
That's right. Yeah. Oh.
No.
So what
He
does
loves
that
doing his Chewie on this show.
What does the Chewie sound like, I wonder?
Yeah, what does Detective Chewbacca sound like, Craig?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. You're keeping us in suspense. All right, Francis, what do you? What character would you? Unlikely character would be detective.
Well, you know what? I'm going to stay away from Star Wars and go to the other Star Trek, and say what a great detective Captain Kirk would be. He would just do the double hand bash to like everyone to get information from them.
God.
He would sleep with everyone to get information from them. He would just he would just be all over the place. And yeah, and he'd never get to you'd never find out who the real killer is because of his pausing. And we don't know who it is. So he'll just never get to the conclusion of who murdered who. But I would totally pick Detective Captain Kirk.
I'll watch that. Yeah,
I would too. Yeah,
that'd be great. And his Spock would be a great assistant.
Yeah, Spock would be Watson.
Yes. In the YouTube chat, Scorpio had said to my Darth Vader answer, he says, that would so work. Anakin was very good at getting info out of people in the prequels.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All those midichlorians. Yeah.
Midichlorians. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. All right. Scooby Doom says in the chat, Detective Deadpool, aka Dead Dick. God. All right.
Would be Dead Dick.
Yeah. That's good though. Tammy says Detective Captain Obvious.
Oh, sure.
Yep. Nice.
What about? I was thinking, what about someone like Rogue?
Rogue. Oh,
because she can absorb their powers. Is that why?
Yeah. Well,
wait, does she get their?
She doesn't get their memories.
She doesn't get their memories, right? She just gets their powers.
No, I suppose it's just it depends on when. If it's like during the TV show, she's already got loads of powers. If it's like the movies, then it's just.
Well, you know where she got those powers from, right?
Captain Marvel, wasn't it? She killed Captain Marvel. Such a tragedy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I would actually love to see that because Rogue's one of my all-time favorites. So I would see her as a detective or anything. Yes, actually. Can we do please an X-Men movie where she steals Captain Marvel's powers and then I want to see a Rogue that actually gets to fly around and like be super strong.
Yeah, instead of just absorbing people's powers. And
I mean, that's cool, absorbing people's powers, but I feel like they never really did much with that, right?
No.
Yeah, I think the worst thing that she did was nearly kill Wolverine, and that was it. That was the one thing she nearly did was kill Wolverine.
He did get his own back. He did stab her in the chest.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, it wasn't a one-sided love affair.
No.
Like from the movies?
Yeah.
Oh, he's way too old for her. She's like a kid in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. She's supposed to be like a teenager, right? Probably. When it starts.
Well, to be fair, he was born in the 1800s, 1900s.
That's right. He's too old for everybody, actually.
He's a bit too old for Xavier.
Suki.
Oh, Suki.
Oh, Suki.
Why did you wait? I just like saying that, but why did you bring up
because she's the same actress.
Oh, of course she is. You're right. She's Suki. Yeah, I got you. I got you now. I just love saying that, man. That was the best line of that whole series. True what?
True Blood.
True Blood. I was like, True Detective? No, that's something else.
Oh, man. This is going to be a fun episode, guys.
Yeah. Wow, this detective talk really just went off on all these.
I tell you.
Sorry about that.
My favorite still the DCU, the Detective Cinematic Universe.
Sounds good.
I still want to start that now. All right. Oh, Chaz says that'll happen in MCU Phase 4 or 5. I guess about the Rogue absorbing Captain Marvel's powers.
Well, we're on Phase 4 now. So.
That would be
we're on Phase 4?
X-Men.
Wait, is Endgame the end of Phase 3?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't keep track of this. What was the end of Phase 1?
Avengers.
The first Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first Avengers kicked off Phase 2?
Yes.
And what kicked off Phase 3?
I assume it's Age of Ultron.
Oh, the second
Phase
Avengers?
3 was... Yeah. Well,
I assume so.
I want to see either I think Doctor Strange was the one that kicked off.
Yeah, no, actually.
Really? That's a weird way to kick it off.
No,
I don't know.
I always assumed
Avengers
it was
is kind of like
Ultron,
a big movie, you know, like a big group movie.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking out Strange. That was fine.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, Age of Ultron, you get more of. You get Ultron. You also get everything else that kind of followed. So I would have assumed Age of Ultron was
That makes sense.
gateway to Phase 3.
Yeah, because you get Vision and you get Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
In the chat, Scooby Doom says a DCU, meaning the Detective Cinematic Universe, has to include Dan Shamble. Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, Scooby Doom, please tell us. Please tell us about Dan Shamble.
I just like the name Dan Shamble.
Yeah, I like the name Scooby Doom because he loves Scooby Doo just like I do.
Gotta get you those Scooby snacks. I really gotta get you those Scooby snacks.
I know. Yeah, we were talking about Scooby snacks last week. Oh, you would have loved the Scooby Doom. Tammy says, I'm waiting for the amalgam phase. Oh, is that like the amalgam, you know, when Marvel and DC did their comics together back in the day? I wonder if she means that.
Maybe.
Yeah, they had a whole amalgam line where they crossed their characters together, which you'll probably never see again in happening comics.
Never see again.
All right, let's get on to our first geeky improv game of the night. This is a new one this season we debuted, folks. It is called Super Chat. So we're going to need a ton of help from you guys right now, guys. This is one of the most intensive chat games ever here. What's going to happen here is Craig is going to play a character in a scene, and Francis and I are also going to be in the scene, but the only things Francis and I can say are lines of dialogue that you guys put in the chat. So before you do that, though, tell us give us some characters. First, we need some characters to play in this scene. Hey, maybe they can come from the new DCU. The Detective Cinematic Universe, these characters. Yeah.
Well, now that I know who Dan Shamble is, he is a zombie detective. He's a zombie PI.
Oh, what's he from?
It says, according to Scooby Doom, it's the Kevin J. Anderson series of comedy mystery.
Oh, I see it now. Kevin J. Anderson. I've read Kevin J. Anderson's Star Wars novels. Yeah, he's a very prolific author. Thank you, Scooby Doom. Thank you for the.
Great name.
All right, give us some characters in the folks. They don't have to be detectives; they can be anybody. But we'll totally take DCU people.
Oh yeah.
Or even from the real DCU if you want. I got John Wick so far here from Ariella. Thanks for watching, Ariella. She's one of our newest Patreon sponsors.
Does it really talk, that guy?
John Wick 3 is. Oh, look, Blisters, mate. This is for you, Francis. Gomer Pyle.
I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know why you're doing that. You do a great Gomer Pyle impersonation.
Shazam.
All right, we need some Shazam. I can't do it.
Egon from Ghostbusters.
And I see Deepu has Detective Chimp from DC. That's right. I forgot about Detective Chimp. That's great.
Oh. But if you're I hope Detective Chimp talks. Otherwise, the whole thing is like that's it.
I think he talks.
That's your character.
I think he talks.
Jeez. Tammy's killing me here. Xena and Joxer the Mighty.
Oh my God, I love Joxer so much. Thank you, Tammy. You made my day.
He's very tidy. I know that.
Joxer the Mighty, I'm always very tidy. That's a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anytime he would sing that, I would absolutely love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God.
Come on, man. You're not giving any love to Joxer?
Oh, I love Joxer. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite character in Xena was was it the King of Thieves?
Yes, Autolycus, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
That's why I became a Bruce Campbell fan. I actually did not know him from Evil Dead. I never really watched that until later on.
That's where I first saw him. Was on Xena.
Hercules. Hercules. I saw him on Hercules first. That's where he first appeared.
Oh,
and then Xena.
Right.
All right, we got plenty of characters. We got Xena, Joxer, Australian Batman. Scorpio's just throwing in accents because we like doing accents.
Oh man.
Tammy says George of the Jungle. All right, Craig, any of those you like? Any of those characters that we've mentioned you want to play?
I'm looking.
I think Craig should be Australian Batman.
I can't do Aussie. I'm not gonna.
You could be British Batman.
I can't.
Do your deep voice. Do your deep, menacing Batman voice.
His Batman voice.
All right, sure.
All right, so Craig's gonna be Batman. I'm going to be Joxer because I'm never going to have another chance to play Joxer.
Okay.
Who are you going to be, Francis?
I guess I'll be Gomer.
Okay.
Gomer.
So now, folks, thank you for all these great suggestions. Now we need just start throwing in kooky. Actually, I'm sorry. First, we need two things. We need what is Batman? What problem is Batman dealing with? So tell us that, and then just start putting in really kooky lines of dialogue that Francis and I can use in this scene. Anything you can be anything it doesn't have to do anything with Batman at all, or our characters. It can be anything you want. So tell us what problem is Batman dealing with, and what just start throwing in some kooky dialogue. All right, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ariel says the Batmobile won't start. That is the problem.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm already like, huh.
I actually just played. At Kingdom Come, which we'll talk about more later. I played the Batman the Animated Series board game for the first time. And one of the issues you had to deal with was the Batmobile won't start.
Well, first off, it's so long, so it makes sense.
Right.
The Batmobile was the longest car on the show.
Yeah.
I love that Batmobile. That's a great version of the Batmobile on that show.
It's a great version, but I'm like, it's so impractical. It's just,
who cares?
Can't make turns on that.
Intros.
So by the way, I love that
in,
series. That's one of my
intros.
favorite animated series, but the game is actually not that great, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It's because
I really want it to be awesome.
I'll get you, Joker.
I think I like the Joker more.
By the way, besides the Batmobile won't start. I'm going to use Scooby Doom's suggestion that another problem is that the Joker stole Gomer's sweat socks.
Oh, God. Bring him back. I need my socks.
All right, and so keep putting that dialogue in there, folks. A lot of good stuff in here. So Craig, stop looking at the messages now. I don't want.
I'm not looking at any of the messages. I don't know the characters.
No, so don't look at the chat anymore, Craig, because you can't use the chat. Only Francis and I are going to use the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're Batman, and the problem is the Batmobile won't start, and the Joker stole Gomer Pyle's sweat socks.
Wait, what?
I don't know what socks are.
I don't use my socks for that.
I guess it's actually. I guess that makes sense, right? It would just be a sock you put over your Johnson while you're jerking off.
No way.
Sweat socks is what I meant to say, though.
Sweat socks.
I wonder what that was in the glove compartment.
So Craig, you're gonna start this. Oh, so we're here. Shoxer from Xena and Gomer Pyle are with you. And you can just say whatever you want, but we can only say dialogue from the chat. All right?
Okay.
So, and keep putting in dialogue, folks. The more the better. Take it away.
Yeah, the more the
Hey guys, I have a problem. Need help.
Oh, okay. What's the problem? I'm great. I'm a great warrior. I'm Joxer the Mighty. I'm really tidy too. I'm sorry. I'm doing the wrong. I'm doing the wrong game. Totally. I'm in a different game.
Tidy.
I got so excited to play Joxer. I did not do the game at all. Okay, sorry. I'm really excited to play Joxer. I'm sorry, folks. Hang on, let's reset because I can't say any of that. I can only say something in the live chat.
Someone type that out. Someone type that out.
Type everything I just said.
Yeah.
Just type it out.
I'm sorry, Craig. Restart. Please restart.
That's okay. Hey guys, I need help. My Batmobile's not working. I don't know what to do. I can't fix it. Help me, please.
The Batcave is infested with bats.
Oh, not again.
Here I come to save the day.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
Don't wiggle like that.
I'm sorry if I caught you in a bad moment. I can call somebody else if you need me to.
The calibrator has guinea pigs.
That's good to know. That's great to know.
And Catwoman is in heat.
Golly.
That's where I'm going.
No, my sex socks.
My what? My what?
These socks aren't made for cleaning.
Is that what? I found something in my car. Is that what? What?
Don't touchy the red button. Don't touchy the red button.
Hey, this is no time for dick measuring.
Have you seen the length of my car? Just saying.
Oh.
I'm Jock, sir, the mighty, with my tighty whities.
Did you use this sock to clean the Batmobile?
I used one of them. I used one of them.
I can't start the Batmobile with this crusty sock.
I've got a spanner somewhere.
All right, end scene. Let's stop there. All right, good job, everybody.
Wow.
Also, thank you guys. That was fantastic. Lines of dialogue in the chat.
Oh man, I love that. I'm glad they got Tidy Whitey in there. That's fantastic.
Yes, I almost didn't see it. And I was like, oh, I do get this thing like Jock, sir. By the way, you said no, my sex socks right before I was about to. So good, nice call on that one.
Oh. I figured, hey, look, Joker took my socks. My socks. I got to do something about it. Oh man.
So Necronia says plus 100 awesome rating to all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chris says, Chris, this was a line we didn't get to. He just put it in. Did Robin use these socks again? Didn't you tell him they weren't meant to be for cleaning? Gross.
I thought I did.
No comment. No comment.
I'm trying to place like what your Batman was. I don't know if he was like drunk or if he was asleep.
He was going to see somebody, and then when one of the lines was Catwoman's in heat, it was like he's going to go see Catwoman.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I couldn't have used those socks lines would have really like been weirder, I think, to see Catwoman.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, good. All right, that was awesome. Good. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Great job, Craig. Great job, everybody. All right, so that was Super Chat. If you like that, let us know. We'll keep doing it next season. Let's see here. Oh, well, let's talk to Craig now because this is our Patreon show. So Craig, what I don't know, you got any cool stuff you're up to? What are you working on?
Working on. I've still got some projects going on.
How are the sex socks?
Working on a.
Sorry.
Okay, not that one. I'm not really doing much then. If you don't include. No. I'm working on a fantasy novel series. Still working on that.
Right.
I've got like the setting, the characters, and kind of the overall arc of where things are going to go. It's just, as I said, getting down, actually writing it's the hardest bit, unfortunately.
I hear you, man.
Line after line.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, if you need lines of dialogue, our viewers are obviously amazing. As you can use any of that.
Would be helpful. Yeah.
So many good lines to just put in the chat.
Yeah, definitely helpful. Also try and do a bit of voice work as well when I can. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me at the minute.
Oh, like your Chewbacca's? Like your amazing Chewbacca's?
Yeah, voice? Detective Chewbacca. Yeah.
Not many people understand Wookiee. Surprisingly.
We do. Our audience does.
I'm incredibly well versed in it, actually.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm very sure. Yeah.
You can't escape that voice, man. Like you do it so well, you can't escape it.
I'll wear my onesie next time. Okay.
You actually have a Chewbacca onesie.
We did Secret Santa at work, and my team leader at the time bought me a Chewbacca onesie. Like, nice. Star Wars fan? Yeah, I'm Star Wars fan. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he paid more than he was supposed to, but I don't mind. It's Chewbacca onesie. I don't care.
Well, then you know what? Then you have to you'll have to do the voice when you wear the onesie. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
So Francis, now I want to buy you like a Yoda onesie or something.
Onesie I'll wear, yeah.
We should all wear onesies on the next time Craig's on.
Yes.
Star Wars onesies, yeah.
All right, folks. If anybody does, are you down with this? If I'm going to say something, are you down to do it?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
As long as I'm Yoda.
Wait, what?
If anybody becomes a Patreon supporter after today or tomorrow during the show or afterwards, or if you do a super chat today, that's let's say $10 or more, we're all gonna wear onesies the next time on the show.
I'll have to find one. I don't know if they have Yoda onesies, do they? Do they have Yoda
I
onesie?
didn't know they had
You don't have to wear a
Chewbacca.
Yoda onesie. You can wear any onesie you want, any geeky onesie.
Oh, any onesie. Okay, well I can do that. That's easy.
I would love to be a Yoda onesie, but it could be anything.
Okay,
Well,
I'll get
it has to be like geeky themed though. It has to, not just not like a baby one.
Yeah.
I'll get my Jar Jar
I did get-
onesie, sure. Yeah.
I did get a Superman onesie as well for Christmas. I don't have a cape, so I had to use a black one instead. It's kind of like dark.
Nice. Or you know what?
So-
Or just if a couple people just make a couple super chats, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be one person.
Yeah.
And the super chat, by the way, should be in the bottom of your YouTube chat thing there, folks. You should have like a little, I think, money icon or something. And you get your chat highlighted as well for doing that. Or just go over to Patreon and just make a pledge, anything you want, and we'll do it. By the way, everybody in the chat is saying,
Well,
Hey Daniel. Sorry.
"Oh, Dan,
From
who's
No
that?
Ordinary Nerd.
Oh, no, nerd. Dan, what's up? Thank you for watching." Pulls out checkbook. He said, "Oh, please
Yeah.
do. We'll take checks. You can send us a check. It's fine."
Do the voice of money. Yes.
Yeah, Dan and Danielle from Northern Nerd. They're great.
Yeah.
So, by the way, everybody in the chat, by the way, says, well, Scorpio suggested with that super chat, we should do it next time where we have to sing every line. And now people want us to do a musical episode again, which is a very common theme here on the show.
musical.
You said something about a musical episode, didn't you? At some
We did,
point or
actually,
another?
yes. We've also promised that. Oh, I think for our 300th episode, is that what we said? Right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, for the 300th episode, you're right. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm more than happy to do a musical episode, but I have to do a voice while I'm singing. I can't just sing normally.
I
Oh,
would hope
jeez.
so. By the way, Tammy says, I know how to make custom onesies. Hey, there's a good excuse. We want some custom onesies.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Here it
here's one.
is. Ariella did it.
There it is.
Oh,
What?
shit. We got to do it now.
Yeah.
All right, Ariella, you rock. She just did a $10 super chat. She says, love you guys. Thank you, Ariella. You are the best. Ariella, by the way, Craig, she also mentioned that she just published a fantasy book of her own about mythology and stuff, and it just went up on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congrats, Ariella, to that.
Ooh.
Ariella, throw that name of your book again in the chat, because then she did the $10 thing. I want to publicize that again.
Oh man! All right, the musical.
So
episode.
well, no, that's for the onesies. That's for the onesies.
Oh, this is the onesie. The onesie.
Right.
Right, for the onesies.
All right.
Yeah.
So next Patreon show next season, we're all wearing onesies. You heard it here.
Okay,
Doing
sounds
it.
good.
I gotta decide what onesie I should wear now.
You know what,
You
I
have
will.
more than one.
I will let the chat room decide what onesie I
Yeah,
get.
throw
'Cause
in
I
some
can't.
ideas, folks. What do you want to see, Francis? Well, you got a Chewbacca, right? That's what you're gonna wear for Craig.
Yeah, I got Chewbacca.
So tell us in the chat, Francis and I, which onesies? Oh God, here it comes. Somebody's gonna say Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Harley
yours is already said.
Yours is
I don't
done.
think there's a Harley Quinn onesie, probably though, right? There's probably just Harley Quinn
Oh.
costumes.
Oh no! Now you're gonna make me look it
Oh
up.
no, now you're gonna search it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my God! Yes, there is.
Oh
Of course there
shit.
is.
But it's the like the animated series version of it.
Oh,
so you have a little
that could be
top.
fun. Wait, does
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Oh, does
yeah.
it have the hat?
It has a hat. It
Oh,
does have a
that's
hat.
so good. All right, okay, that's cool. I'm down with that.
That's good. Is it like a Darth Vader onesie or like a Darth Revan onesie?
Oh, there's definitely Darth Vader onesies.
Oh,
That's
for
not
sure. Yeah. By the way,
You're
Ariella
not
says her book is Sage Guardian of the Earth: The Journey Begins, Volume 1. Check that out on Amazon Kindle or Lulu Print. She says,
Yes.
check it out. Thank you again, Ariel, for that awesome super chat. That's what we should. Which is every show we should come up with something ridiculous. We'll do, right?
We actually have to do it though. You know. Like,
Well, I'm fine. Well, dude, you know that. We do ridiculous stuff on the show every time.
all right, so we have a musical episode coming up, and we have a onesie with a voice episode, I guess, because it comes with a voice, right? Are we supposed
No, the
to do
onesie's
like
just
a
a
voice?
onesie. We're
with
just
it?
wearing onesies.
Oh, we're just wearing onesies. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll decide what else we're doing, but we're just wearing onesies. Fireberry on Twitch says, "I'm late, but I'm here." That is Marsha. Hey, Marsha, you just missed it. We just because of Ariel is super chat, we all have to wear onesies next time we do a Patreon show next season where Craig is on. So you can give your suggestions for onesies for Francis and I to wear.
Yeah. Well, we already know what you're wearing, Jeff.
Well, people haven't said that yet in the
that's
chat.
true.
Although I'm sure it's going to come at any minute now. All right. So, so Craig. All right. So Craig, you're working on a novel. By the way, so you said fantasy. What kind of is it like? I don't know. What kind of fantasy is it? Like a Lord of the Rings thing? Is it more of a lighter thing?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. What I know there's a word for it, but it's basically like animals in human form. So lions, tigers.
And bears?
Sorry.
And bears?
There's polar bears.
Oh my!
It's even better.
Oh my!
Oh wait, so they're animals in human form?
More humanoid. So they talk, they interact. The feline race.
Is it kind of like Thundercats in a way, like a Chitara?
You could, well, not the same, not that kind of technology, but yeah, that kind of thing.
But I mean, is it kind of like that kind of humanoid animal type of idea?
Yeah, I mean the tigers, the tiger ones tend to be a lot bigger and bulkier than, I suppose you could say, if you've ever watched the Turtles movie. Raphael's kind of the big bulky one. The tiger ones tend to be like that, while the lion ones are not as big. Yeah, they have a race. This wolf race, which is the feline race, is a bit like it's kind of modeled on the Roman Empire.
Oh,
the wolves are modeled more on like Native American tribes, and the polar bears are like, I suppose you could say, like the Klingons, are very warrior driven.
I was hoping they were like the Coca-Cola kind, like the
no, not that kind.
They just drink soda all the time.
Well, they could.
They shake up the soda, and then they have the cap like shoot out from the carbonation and attack people that way.
Yes, that's what they do now. Yeah, so we're
writing your book for you, Craig.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah.
Sugar
so yeah.
No, but seriously, actually, that sounds super cool, man. I really dig that.
Thank you.
I'll be your first reader, man.
There is cheers. There is an ape race as well. They tend to be the diplomats and the silver tongue ones.
Ooh.
They there's kind of an example where they negotiated a deal, but they definitely got more than they should have done out of it. Even though they're the mediators. So yeah, it's working on that.
It's pretty good.
I do have a short story on Amazon. There is a little problem with the writing in parts, but that's on there as well.
No, come on, just say the writing's amazing.
Okay.
Just say that. The writing's amazing. Go check
it out. The writing is amazing. No, the writing's fantastic. But no, it's an actual problem. For some reason in parts the writing, depending on what you're using. Yeah, technical problems. If the writing doesn't space right. So
I see a formatting problem.
Where it should be words, it kind of links and spaces wrong. I'm not sure why. But that one's called Come and See. Come and See.
Come and See.
The cover's like it's blue, black, by Craig Allen Poole. It's blue and black, and it's got like 4 different roses and a cross. So white rose, black rose, red, and green. Yeah.
Go check out that, folks. Check out Ariela's book on Amazon as well. That's cool stuff. Here's where you can find Craig on Twitter, folks, at Craig Allen Poole. It's on your screen right now. Give him a follow. Hit him up afterwards here on Twitter. Cool. That's awesome, man. Cool. Thank you for sharing that. I want to, if you have a draft, you have anything, send over my way. If you're new of the novel.
Done. Sold. Thank you.
By the way, in the chat, Maria Duran joined us, and Maria was actually supposed to be on our show because she's one of our awesome Patreon supporters, and unfortunately, some tech things happened here. But I'm so glad. So sorry, Maria, that you're not on. We really wanted you to have on. We love you. But I'm glad you made it to get to the chat. She says, by the way, she'll read your book, Craig. She says, I'll read it.
Oh,
thank you.
Very nice.
Appreciate it. I could do with some help with branding as well. So.
Oh, Maria's the queen of the brand chat. By the way, lots of suggestions here for onesies for us, Francis. Marcia says Harley Quinn onesie for Jess has to happen.
Of course.
Ariella says Yoda for Francis, Han Solo for you, meaning me, I guess, or Princess Leia for your feminine side. I would totally wear a Princess Leia onesie because I love Princess Leia. She's one of my favorite characters. Obviously, it would be the slave girl onesie, of course.
Has to be the slave girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tammy says Jeff needs Superman to match his favorite shirt. I did used to always wear my Superman shirt. That's true. But it's got a little too raggedy now for me to wear. I got to get a new one. Let's see here. I'm just scrolling through here. Oh, Marcia said a hamster onesie for Francis. I like that.
Oh.
And then Lister's Mate says you should do the hamster dance if you wear that.
Hamster.
I can do it. I grew up with that. It's all good.
Maria says, wasn't that a great pick of Francis with the iZombie team? Oh, yeah. So, you know what? Why don't we segue into our next thing here? We're going to talk about the cons we were just at, and then we got some more geeky questions. We're going to talk summer movies, folks, and we're going to do one true pairing. So we're going to do some romantic matches. So, yeah, what con were you at, Francis, this past weekend?
Well, I was at the Great Philadelphia Comic-Con this past weekend up in Oaks, Pennsylvania. It was a 3-day con, about a small to medium-sized con, I would say. We had a ton of amazing guests there with like celebrities like Nick Frost, and we had Edward James Olmos there, and we had a bunch of people. And I had the fortunate pleasure of talking with and moderating the panels for Jack Gleason, who plays Joffrey Baratheon in Game of Thrones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super nice dude. I really love the pictures we have of us on stage. And I got to talk with the iZombie team, which was awesome. Rose McIver, Malcolm Goodwin, and Daniel Bonjour. And I will admit that I'm madly in love with Rose McIver right now, because she was absolutely the nicest, most wonderful person. And when I saw her, I'm like, I may have to propose to you as we go up to the stage. Like, she's absolutely
Wait, did you
fantastic.
say that to her?
I didn't say it to her face. No. I didn't say it to her. Wow. I don't have the balls to do that in a way. But I did introduce myself. I'm like, yeah, my name is Francis. She's like, oh, my name is Francis too. And I'm like, oh, we're going to get along so well. But yeah, that one was my favorite and most anticipated panel, where we got to just talk about the final season. And I had a friend with me up on stage. So shout out to Celia Werner, who was there to help me do the questions and talk with the audience and get people invested. But it is a fantastic con with a lot of just intimate interactions with these celebrities. You get a chance to take pictures with them, talk with them, and spend time with them in a setting that isn't as overwhelming as like a San Diego Comic-Con or as even a WonderCon even. But yeah, and it was just a blast. I mean, it is a con that I hope to bring more and more people from my group of people that I know there to help especially Jeff, to get him out there, because it's such a great time. We even had Alice Cooper, which was weird there. Wow. Alice Cooper was super chill and like one of the nicest dudes ever. But yeah, and the best part is that we get to just be around them and have a good time. So if you're ever out in Oaks, Pennsylvania, 2020 is already ready to go. People, dates are already, I believe, set, and we'll know in a year. So hopefully we'll have Jeff there. Hopefully we'll have the No Ordinary Nerd crew there. We'll have a ton of people just hanging out, having fun, geeking out, nerding out with all of these awesome celebrities and vendors and cosplayers and all that stuff. It's really such a great time, and it's in the middle of nowhere, which is even more fun. Like Oaks, Pennsylvania is just like there. And I'm like, how do you get these guys out here? It's just there. But it's such a great time. So hopefully, I'll just go to my. I honestly go to my my Instagram, aka the other guy. I have a ton of pictures from over that weekend of us just hanging out and having fun. So please, if you're ever in the area next year, or plan to go next year, around the same time. So plan to go out there. It's a great time.
Awesome, man. That's great. You had such a great time. Love to hear it. And yeah, I would love to go next year. Sounds super
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, no, definitely. We need you, Jeff. We need you.
Thanks, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Love to. All right. It is. You know what? It's even more awesome than hanging around with celebrities. It's hanging around you guys right here at Super Geeked Up and people in the chat. So thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it for our season finale. Lots of love, by the way, from Maria and Chris. Lots of hearts for iZombie in the chat.
Oh, Rose McIver's the best.
I hope she watches this, and then next year it'll be like super awkward when you go to talk to her.
Dude, okay, that's okay.
I'll send it to your agent.
I got a question for you guys and for people in chat as well. If you ever go to a Comic-Con, who's the one person you'd love to meet?
I'm done.
I was just thinking about this. Yeah, I was thinking like, I'd love to meet Aaron Douglas from BSG. I heard he's super, super cool. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
sorry to move it off topic. It's like, I just kind of curious for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I got to meet like LeVar Burton was really cool to talk to.
Oh, I'd love to meet.
He was cool. Really the fact that he jokes like with you like right off the bat was I think one of the best things ever.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. He totally made fun of me in front of the entire audience, but it was all in jest. Like it wasn't like but it was like, hey, dude, we're pals already. Awesome. Let's do this. So yeah, LeVar Burton definitely. That's a childhood hero right there. You know.
Yeah.
Learning how to read. But yeah, Jeff, do you have one that you would just like? Do you have a Rose McIver of your own?
Well, since you were talking about like your love of Rose McIver, the first one that came to mind is Kate Beckinsale because I think she's the most beautiful woman on earth.
Of course, yeah.
And yeah, so that'd be cool, I guess.
Yeah.
You guess.
I mean, it would be, but I don't know what the hell. I couldn't be able to talk to her probably.
Can you? Oh, and you know who else was there? Who I got to talk to? Nana Visitor was there, and I got to talk to her about.
She's been on our show.
Yeah, I talked to her about the show a little bit. And
wait, did you really?
I did.
Oh, because you were on that episode. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on that episode. Yeah. So
did she remember?
She said she did. She said she remembered. No, she remembered. Universal Translator because that's the game.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So she remembers then. Awesome.
Yeah.
She was like, she is so freaking cool. And you're right. She did the same thing. Like she was just like kind of busting her balls in a funny way, joking around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was made fun of by her. I was proudly made fun of by her.
She was so cool, man. Like I have such huge respect for her. Like she was super awesome.
She was fantastic. I'm really glad that I got to bump into her and talk to her for like 2 seconds. But I mean, I got to talk to her for a second.
Yeah. See, I don't know. A lot of people because I've been to so many cons now, I almost don't want anymore because I just feel I'm going to be disappointed. So I kind of was like, that's all right.
I can appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, because you don't. They say don't meet your heroes, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of truth to that, unfortunately.
Except I felt more in love with Rose McIver. Just to tell you,
that's a great thing. That's a great thing when they're super cool like that, which obviously plenty of them are. And
every person at that con, I was bugging. Like they knew, and when they saw the interaction, they knew. And I just kept like, "What am I going to do? I can't do the rest of this convention. I got to meet her. I got to be with her. I took pictures with her. My mind was blown, and I was just a puddle for the rest of that weekend. It was fantastic.
So we got some great suggestions in the chat here, which actually I would love to meet these people.
Sure.
Scooby Doom says Frank Welker is on my list of folks I'd love to meet, but he doesn't do many cons. Frank Welker is the voice of Fred and Scooby.
Yeah.
Actually, Frank Welker is actually the only one who has done. He's done Fred from the very beginning up to this date.
I could see him doing,
which is amazing. I could see him no other actor has done that run for those characters. Like,
because we had Alan Oppenheimer, we had Skeletor there, so we might have we have weird voice, like older '80s voice actors there.
Tammy,
maybe in anniversary.
Tammy Scooby Doo also says Bruce Campbell. That would be super fun.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, just yeah.
Tammy says 2 amazing choices: Linda Carter or Lucy Lawless. Dude, Linda Carter would be amazing because she and Carrie Fisher were my 2 first crushes as a kid.
I would see her. I could see her doing stuff because she's she's on Supergirl right now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, someone.
Hey.
All right, hang on, folks. I gotta. Maria just joined us. I gotta go put her on screen though. So Francis,
All
lead
right.
the show.
Other people that in the chat who would like that they would like to meet. Scooby Doom says Kevin Smith. He never seems to disappoint. You know, Kevin Smith. Yeah, I can't imagine Kevin Smith ever being a disappointment to anybody. He that dude seems to just love people in general. Like the guy is just. He's just in love with everyone. Kevin Sorbo. So Tammy says Kevin Sorbo chatted with my friend at the Madison Wizard World for quite a while this year. She totally loved it. Yeah, we had Kevin Sorbo last year, and the dude was amazing. I just wish he said disappointed, but he didn't.
I've met Kevin Sorbo at a Warner Brothers party after San Diego Comic-Con. He was super nice, and then I went to one of his panels at Dragon Con. He's awesome, man. He's a super
what's funny is like there's all these rumors like he's this type of person, and then when you meet him, he's totally the opposite of what everyone says the rumors he is. So don't believe in the rumors, guys. He's people can definitely be better than what the whispers say.
Yeah. By the way, folks, here we go. This is our other Patreon. She's now on the show. It is Maria Duran. Thank you, Maria, for joining us.
Hi. Hey, everybody. Hi, Jeff, Francis, Craig.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm so glad you could finally make it on.
Oh my gosh, I am too. But I was having fun in the chat with everybody. It was good to see Chris and Charles and Anthony. So it was fun.
Awesome. All right, hey, wait, keep Am for a second, Francis. I gotta get the chat back up.
Yeah.
But I think that's the overall I think that's the beauty of these conventions is especially the smaller ones is that you get to meet like kind of the people that aren't necessarily in the spotlight anymore that you think, I forgot they even existed. Like, oh, right. And they're part of your childhood, or they grew, they're a voice from your, from cartoons you grew up with.
Like the Red Ranger. I can't remember his name, but the original Red Ranger from Power Rangers.
There's cons that are Power Rangers. As a matter of fact, Rose McIver was a Yellow Ranger.
Okay.
What?
Rose McIver was a Yellow Ranger.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
In one of the Power Ranger seasons?
Yeah, she was a Power Ranger.
One?
I want to say Space Force, I think. One of the Space Force ones.
Okay. I'm so jealous that you were there with her. So jealous.
Maria, don't understand.
You don't know.
Was...
Chris and I would carry your bags. We were having these side conversations with your photos you were posting. We're like, the iZombie team.
Yeah. I mean, the others were great, but like she was the one that was just so patient and kind and stuff. Like she didn't have to do half of what she did for the fans, and she did it. Because I think she was the one with the biggest line there. No offense to the other actors or anything, but she had a huge line, and again, it's for the final season. I think people were excited for.
Oh, I didn't know it's final season.
Yeah, fifth and final seasons. They get to end the show on their terms, which is nice because not a lot of shows do that.
Cool. In the chat, by the way, Tammy says, "I would love to spend a con working with and hanging out with you guys." Oh, that'd be awesome, Tammy. We would love that too.
Working a con is a very interesting experience in relation to like just being press or being whatever at a con. Working a con it's fun, but boy, is it hard work. It's hard work. Oh man, I ran around with like a chicken with its head cut off all weekend long. I only got like a few minutes to enjoy, like bask in those panels that I did, and then I had to do something else. I had to fix audio or whatever. Like.
Here's my favorite comments about meeting people from Lister's Mate. Well, besides finally meeting Jeff and everyone from Super Geeked Up, I want to meet all the great people from Geek and Sundry. That's who I really want to meet at Comic-Con. Hey, thanks. I'll take that. We're throwing out Geek and Sundry.
Yeah. Well, they're Comic-Con. They're San Diego Comic-Con people all the time, right? They're always at San Diego, aren't they?
Yeah.
I want to say they are.
They do. Yeah. They usually have one building off-site just for them for all their stuff.
Wow, really?
Well, not like part of a building, but they have like their whole headquarters. Yeah.
I mean, sure. I can't wait for Super Geeked Up to have its own part of it.
Exactly. We're gonna have our own. We'll have our own headquarters one day off-site at San Diego Comic-Con.
That would be cool.
be super cool.
Mm-hmm.
That means you have to come over, Craig. You have to come. You have to fly over, Craig, if we have our own HQ.
Yes.
You realize that, right?
Yes.
And everybody in their onesies.
Yes. Oh, did you catch that part?
San Diego
Yes.
Comic-Con, dude.
Oh, wait. So Maria,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That means if you come on our Patreon, you also have to wear a onesie now. Because that's what was.
Okay, that's
Oh, right.
Our next,
Yeah.
next
See, but I'll
Patreon
be-
has to wear a onesie.
But see, I'll be safe because you guys, while you're in the slave girl onesie, I'm going to be in my my Stitch onesie. So I'll be
that'll
well
be
covered.
adorable.
And
That'll be
Fair
adorable.
enough. That'd be fair enough.
Yeah, man. Justin though is remarkably sick that day, though. It seems he's sick. He's sick that episode.
Yeah.
In the chat, oh, look at this. Chaz reminds me of something. Yes, this is very true. Chaz says, Jeff and I made a short horror film at Albacom about 10 years ago. Wow. Is it that long? Albacon is actually a science fiction convention back in my hometown of Albany, New York. Yeah. We actually did one year. We made a film. We actually took people at the con who were interested, and we shot a film right there at the con, edited it, and showed it that night. We did it all in one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive. Wow.
So it was a horror film. So one of the people was like, we pretended we hung them from the hotel roof, a ceiling of the hotel room. Another person was drowning in the pool. This is ridiculous, actually, that we were going around doing this at the hotel, to be honest with you. I got away with all this. But.
Wow.
And then you zoom in on the hotel name, so that way they're known for their.
Yeah, we actually did not do that part. We didn't do that. Yes.
No.
Stranger things have happened. I think you're all right.
That was the name of the. How did you know that was the name of it? Stranger things have happened.
No, really?
No, it wasn't.
Really?
It wasn't. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
How dare you? Oh, I did for like 2 seconds. All right. I guess we're moving on.
All right, wait. So sorry. So since Maria's on now, Maria, why don't you tell people what you do, what you're up to, and all that stuff, where they can check you out online?
So, like Craig said, I do a lot with branding, so they can check me out online at Maria Duron, MariaDuron, on Twitter. So I run Brand Chat, which is a weekly chat all about branding, and we've done that the last 10 years. And as you guys know, I'm just getting into the world of D&D. So I've finally made a character. I have dice on the way. I have a whole yes.
Welcome to our world.
I know. Yeah. I picked a species, a class. I mean, a race. I'm really excited. This is all new for me. I read through the book, so now when I'm actually at a panel about D&D, I won't just be looking lost. I'll actually be involved in the conversation.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, well, that means you could come out and play after the panel next time.
That's right. Now I can. I sure can.
Well, all right.
By the way, folks, if you're watching, you can also come out and play without any character created. Everybody's welcome.
Right.
Everybody's welcome, no matter what your experience is.
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool. Wow.
Yeah.
What was the was it just because of all of Jeff's D&D stuff?
It's all the D&D stuff. Remember last year I sat through the D&D panel. I actually watched. So Jeff is not telling stories that he makes everybody feel welcome. So I went to the gameplay. I sat in the panel and listened to everything and kind of knew what was going on. So I danced around it. I watched actually some things on Twitch. I've watched, actually my son is getting involved too with playing some D&D, and I've actually talked to some D&D players. So I thought, okay, I'm going to delve in. I've been circling from the outside, so it's finally time to take a good look and give it a go. So I thought I'd be doing this for a while, but then I finally made my character. So it took me a while to choose, but I finally have.
Good. All right. Well, it's local initiative.
What character class did you say?
So I'm a Fire Genasi, and so I'm pretty excited about that. Fire Genasi Sorcerer.
Is this a version 5 or what is this? What version?
Okay, so now you're going into the technical views, which I don't understand, Francis.
It's Dungeons and Dragons, right?
It is Dungeons and Dragons. Yes,
I'm sure it's 5th edition then, but
yeah. Okay, 5th edition.
So it's something Vander something, but anyway, a Fire Genasi, and I've decided that the fire, because I said red eyes or red hair. I want red hair, and it's got to be like Merida of Brave. That's what I just decided. Nice. That's the hair I want. So.
I can't wait to hear your Scottish accent there, Maria. I can't wait.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
Just going for the hair.
Oh, come on, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll have to try it out with you guys first. So I know this is a safe place to test out all those funky accents.
Oh, yeah, sure is.
French. I know I've been listening to a lot of French lately.
A lot of French.
Yes, you did great. I mean, Lumiere and Gaston. That was pretty amazing, Jeff. So
thank you.
Yep. Yeah, I'll try it out, Francis. Maybe you could help me, but I don't know. Scottish, that's a tough one.
French, you gotta get it from Jeff. French is him, all him.
Oh, well, no, you were saying Scottish.
Yeah,
no,
Scottish.
I don't know. That's a lot tough. Oh, really? Who had that, Craig?
Yeah. I said it.
Huh?
Oh,
Jeff,
really?
Jeff
Yeah, from Highland of Scotland.
I remember Jeff trying to impersonate.
Oh yeah,
Merida.
You fucker! You made me do that.
I come today. I was like, wow.
I don't want to be a princess.
Scottish people as well.
Whatever it was, it was terrible.
As well, it's great.
All right, Jeff, you're gonna sign me up for Scottish language tutoring. Okay.
I can't wait for Scottish Harley Quinn. This is going to be amazing.
Wait, I'm gonna try to think how to do it. We're Scottish. Oh, Mr. Joy. That's Tammy says, "Awesome, Maria. Maybe you can teach me." Absolutely, yeah. Well, hey, Tammy, if you ever come to any of our stuff, we'd love to teach you. And by the way, folks, if you are actually thinking about getting into D&D, I want to say out there that don't feel that you ever have to do an accent or any kind of thing like that.
Oh no. That's not a requirement.
Like I actually just started doing that, getting comfortable doing accents with D&D. I used to not do it, but yes, because I always want people because I actually didn't get into D&D for a long time either, and I think it can be very off-putting to people, and they think I don't know, it can be kind of overwhelming. I feel so. If you ever come to any of our stuff, we make it very, very safe and welcoming to everybody, and we besides D&D, I run games that are very rules light, and I think very good for beginning players as well.
It's a good experience to get into. I never played D&D, but I've played Hellfrost and I've played Rogue Trader, which are Warhammer 40k universe, which is always friendly and fun to get into. Yeah. So you play kind of like a privateer in that one, Rogue Trader.
Is that figurines too? Is that
you can have figurines, but no, it's D&D.
Oh,
so,
okay, cool, nice.
You can do that, but no, we don't normally. Yeah, you have ships and ship battles, and you have to do, and
that's cool.
There's a lot of different settings, a lot of different places. World of Darkness. It's great. Good thing to get into, definitely.
So many options, so many choices. I think that's.
Oh my god, there's so many RPGs out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of RPGs, I guess I'll talk about the con I was at. Although, real quick, Lister's Mate says, Maria, I could see you doing an English accent. And he also had said he wants a Super Geeked Up con. That would be sweet.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Why not?
Super Geeked Up con.
Could do it.
That's backyard.
In my backyard?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Who doesn't want to come to San Diego, man?
Awesome. It's perfect. We're there already. Let's go.
Yeah.
And Francis, I'm expecting you to look like Carmen Sandiego. I'm still waiting for that cosplay.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, by the way, Francis, this is the perfect time now that the Netflix series is on to do it.
That's true. Yeah, I could be all like sharp edges and stuff.
Sharp edges.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
So tell us about your con, Beth.
Yeah.
So I was at Kingdom Con. Now there were no celebrities there because it's not that kind of con, but it's a board game and tabletop RPG con here in San Diego. It was its 10th anniversary. Unfortunately, actually, I didn't find this out until I was there. Actually, the last one they're doing.
Yeah.
Although some of the other people involved are probably going to start a new con to take the place of it next year, so that's great.
Will it be called Super Geeked Ups Presents?
I'll toss that by them. Actually, maybe I can get that.
SGU Con.
SGU Con. Actually, that has a ring to it. I like that.
Welcome.
So anyway, I had a great time, man. This is actually one of the best times I've had at a con, honestly. Like, just because so many awesome games, a lot of tabletop RPG games, also a lot of board games. I got to run Shadow of the Century, which is the new Fate game, where it's basically like a game where you're in the 80s and you're like, so you're fighting these like evil guys, and you can do all this super fun stuff. And the players are very much involved in creating the world and all that stuff. And I did 2 sessions of that, and we had full games both times, and I had the super awesome players. They were so cool. They were awesome. I had a great time with them. And then I got to play 2 games which I've never played before. One was actually, you know what? This is such an 80s weekend for me. Like everything I did was themed to the 80s pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. So the game I ran was in the 80s. I played a game called Tales from the Loop, which actually won a lot of awards a couple years ago when it came out. That's set in the 80s. It's like in this 80s where there's like robots going around and like machines and stuff. So it's kind of like an alternate 80s, and you're playing 8th grade kids.
Okay, cool.
And you got things like all the jock, the geek, the cool kid. Those are like the archetypes. I played the nerd. It's very appropriate.
Never thought.
Or the geek. And the coolest thing is for me for that game is when I say GM, that's the game master. That's the person who runs the RPG session. If you haven't played before, near the beginning after we created our characters, she gave us these little notepads, and we started in homeroom, and we all passed notes to each other. So there was like 5 minutes of no talking. We were just writing notes and passing it back and forth to all the different players, and then responding to the notes. And it was so much fun. It was so cool.
What a cool way to start. That's cool.
It was like, hey, do you want to meet to practice on a band after school? Or like who has a crush on who, like
Oh my God.
That is definitely 8th grade. There we go. Or at least the one I remember.
It was great.
No texting each other. Yeah.
It was awesome. And then my favorite thing was I get to play a thing called Action Movie World, where this is such a brilliant idea for an RPG. You play actors in an 80s action movie, so you are playing the actors who are then playing roles in a movie.
Oh, very meta.
So I got to pull out the French accent again because I based my character off of Jean-Claude Van Damme. So his name
I think you're going to use Jean Reno, but okay.
My character was Jean-Pierre Robert.
So it's like Galaxy Quest.
Right. So That's true. It was so much fun because the GM, like, at first he interviewed us on the red carpet. So as our actors, we were answering questions on the red carpet. And then we actually, we played out the movie. So then we were the characters in the movie.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
And we were starring in a war movie called Bahamas because it took place in the Bahamas.
That's a great pun. That's a great pun.
Yeah.
Where's Mark?
Wow.
Great pun.
But I love it because it's an 80s action movie, so you could like do whatever you want. Like I got to punch a shark during it, and then the shark exploded.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Anything you touch explodes. That's true.
Yeah, it was the most fun like ever. Another player was like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type character, right? So he was talking like like that, and I love it. It was amazing.
Wow.
That's what I want to do. Hopefully at San Diego and Dragon Con, I want to run an Action Movie World session now.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to do Jean-Pierre.
Oh, Jean-Pierre Robert, get it right.
Jean-Pierre Robert.
Who wants my autograph? That's what I want to do. Absolutely. All right. Anyway, yes. But anyway, thank you everybody at Kingdom Come, all the organizers, all the volunteers, everybody who played. I get to play with or was in my sessions. It was a super fun time. All right. There we go. Let's see. Oh, Tammy says 80s action movies were insane. Yes, that's what I love.
They were. I agree.
All right. So let's see. Let's get on to our next geeky question. So folks, it is getting towards summer movie time. Avengers Endgame actually opens, and oh my goodness, only a couple weeks, I suppose.
Apparently.
Which I suppose now, which I guess again now I guess we're kicking off summer movies in April now, apparently. So what movie are you most excited to see this summer? So Craig, actually, you know what? Oh yeah, Craig, let's start with you, and I want to make sure we share the ones we got on Facebook earlier in the day and Twitter. But go ahead, Craig.
I think other than Avengers Endgame, I was looking through like what's coming out. That there is a lot of good ones coming out. Dark Phoenix.
Yes, that's one of my choices.
I'm kind of sorry, stealing
No,
your
I'm
choices.
agreeing with you. You're not stealing. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I would have said Shazam, but that's already come out. I still haven't seen it yet, so I want to watch that one. So yeah, I'll say Dark Phoenix out of all of them.
Oh, did you say
It's
Shazam?
probably at top of my list. Yeah, I would have said Shazam, but that one's already out now.
Oh, I can't get this to play.
So
Damn it. I was trying to play my
I'll
Shazam
say-
video.
Oh, you're
Shazam. So I'll say Dark Phoenix.
Great choice. I mentioned after WonderCon, I got to see a couple of clips from that movie. It looks great.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Marcia on Twitch says, "Oh, definitely Dark Phoenix."
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
There is a lot of good films coming out, though.
On Twitter earlier in the day, Zero Infinite said, "That's a tough one between Detective Pikachu, Aladdin, and The Lion King. My choice would be Detective Pikachu."
Oh, yeah.
Lucy Holland at Dr. Lou 13 says, "Avengers Endgame, but I'm also very excited for Godzilla, King of Monsters."
Oh, yeah, guys, those are going to be great. I can't wait for
Scooby
that.
Doom, who's in the chat, had said on Twitch, toss up between Spider-Man Far From Home and Endgame, but I think Endgame wins by a hair solely because it's the cherry on top of the MCU.
Yes.
Our buddy Johnny Pappas says, "I know many are down on Star Wars, but I'm looking forward to Episode 9.
That's not a summer movie.
Oh, you know what? He must have just thought any movie in 2019. That's fine.
Coming out, yeah,
It's
coming
fine.
out.
That's a
Yeah.
Hey,
Christmas.
Star Wars used to always be in the summer, man, back in the day. So
Yeah, the
Good
last
old days.
the last ones for some reason are all Christmas movies.
yeah, all Christmas.
So
You know, like Die Hard. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Now we have Star
That's
Wars.
my favorite Christmas movie, man.
Die Hard is on every single Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Every single. Well, the second one I think is on more than the first one. Die Hard.
Yeah, and then the
Every
third one
Christmas.
has nothing to do with Christmas, but you know, whatever.
So Maria, what is your? Well, actually, I know what your choices. I think, but go ahead. Why don't you tell people?
Just speak for me. No, you know that it's like Endgame. I mean, Endgame. There's like nothing right now after Endgame in my mind. But also, it'll be Toy Story 4 because I'm a Disney girl.
Yeah.
So I've got to see Toy Story 4. Toy Story 3 already. But now I'm ready to go back in to Mr. Potato's angry eyes and seeing Woody. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
really
one.
want to see Toy Story 2 and 3.
You haven't seen
it
them.
yet? How could you be a Disney guy and not see those, Francis?
Oh,
No,
we
hang on,
need
Francis.
tissues for the third
I'm
one.
going to back you up, Francis. I have not seen any of the Toy Stories.
Oh,
Wow.
oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The first one, yeah. I've only
Yeah.
seen
Well,
the
now,
first one.
Francis,
So,
this is a perfect time for us to do your new show idea. Late to the everything.
yeah.
right?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you
I
go.
have,
Show
I have,
idea.
That'll
I
give
have
us
one
an-
vacation left before I can get it started. One vacation left.
That'll give
Almost
us
a
an
vacation.
excuse to watch all the Toy Stories.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they're streaming.
And I back Francis up with that, folks, because I mentioned, because I know this happens a lot, but no matter if you haven't seen a movie, I think people should be like, that's okay, right? Because look, there's lots of movies out there, and not everybody has time to watch anything. So
Yeah.
if you haven't seen Star Wars, that's totally fine. If you haven't seen Harry Potter, that's totally cool. Even though I love those things, right? So I just mentioned this because I like to embrace everything, like, and it's totally fine if you have seen some stuff and not others.
Yeah, like I didn't see Top Gun until like 2 or 3 years ago, so whatever.
And that's
Wow.
totally cool, man. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
and then
that
it's
film.
like, it's okay. It's a good movie.
The thing is, there's so much stuff, right? Nobody can watch everything. That's the thing.
It's hard to, it's hard to, especially since I like to watch a lot of bad movies.
So it means it's okay then, Jeff, that I didn't see Princess Bride till like 3 years ago.
It's 100% okay.
No,
Is it
okay.
is it okay then that I've never seen Princess Bride?
Oh, that in
That's yes. Go say, Francis. It's
Although I know the
inconceivable.
quote. Inconceivable. I do not think that word means what you think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so quotable, and you don't have to watch
It
the movie
is.
to know
Yeah, you
every-
don't.
No.
Yes.
Everyone knows.
That's totally, yes, it's totally fine, Craig. Now, again, that's one I would highly recommend it because it's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, if it's not your thing, that's totally cool.
But it should be your thing.
Never seen it. It looks funny. It's got the guy who plays. I think he plays. Doesn't he play Zed? Not Zed. The Grand Nagus in DS9.
Yeah, Wallace Shawn.
Is that the same guy?
Oh yeah.
Wallace Shawn is my favorite role that he plays Vinzini. That's my favorite scene in that movie with him and Jared Pilot Roberts. Love it.
Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the movie list.
And it has the dude that cuts his leg off in Saw. Yeah.
Oh, Carrie Elways. What that's the way. That's how you remember Carrie Elways from Saw.
He cut his leg off.
He needs to.
Jeez.
Wow.
All right. Anyway, wait. Back on track here. Movies of the summer. Most exciting movies of the summer. So we got Endgame. We got Dark Phoenix. Let's see. Let me go over to Facebook earlier in the day. Kerry Johnson had said, he gave us 3 answers actually. He says John Wick, Keanu, and Halle. Enough said. I didn't know Halle Berry was going to be in that. He says number 2 is Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. That should be fun.
Sure.
That was quite a reaction. All right. And then Carrie says Dark Phoenix as well as his third choice. John Paul Estes says, while it's technically not a summer movie, my number 1 pick is Zombieland 2 Double Tap. I didn't know they were making a Zombieland 2. I love Zombieland.
Oh, wow. Right?
I saw that as well.
Pete Simon says Endgame and Rise of Skywalker, which I actually just found out. I didn't even know that was the name of the next Star Wars until people said
it.
Ariella says Endgame and John Wick 3. All right, lots of John Wick fans there. Glenn Griner, it's a 3-way tie between Endgame, Godzilla, and Spider-Man. All right. Marks also says Endgame. Aaron, another vote for Endgame. Okay, everybody Endgame. Everybody's Endgame in the chat, in the Facebook.
Endgame, yeah. Although that is kind of a spoiler. I'm thinking, if there's a Spider-Man movie coming out, that means that things change in Endgame.
Well, yeah. I mean, but they can't hold off on that because I think it's like only
the Spider-Man was one of the ones, right? Who
he vanished as well. Yeah. I don't feel well.
So most of those people are going to come back, right?
Yeah.
Will they?
Probably. I mean, most likely.
You never know.
I'm sure some are going to die.
Anybody who has a movie coming out is coming back, right?
Yeah, they have movies. Black Widow movie's coming. Is being filmed in June.
Finally.
So there you go.
Thank goodness. So Francis. So besides Dark Phoenix, I do have one more choice, which nobody's going to guess, but I want to hear your choice first.
Oh, all right. Nobody mentioned this one, but I'm happy to see Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson back together in Men in Black International. Like, I think that'll be fun.
I just saw the trailer for that when I saw Shazam.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it looks good. I know people are kind of like, it's more Men in Black. It's like, it's
Is that what they say? It's more Men in Black.
Yeah, I like Men in Black.
So I liked all the Men in Black movies. So I'm looking forward to this one. And Brightburn was going to be fun. I think fun in the sense of like evil Superman fun, but yeah. So Brightburn is my other one because it's going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be a superhero movie that's different, or supervillain movie that's going to be different. So I think that'd be really cool.
Interesting.
All right. Cody 8 Ultimate just joined us on Twitch. Says, what about John Wick 3? Yeah, if you just joined us, a lot of people said John Wick 3 was their choice for the
Parabellum, whatever it's called. Parabellum.
Oh, yeah. And then let's see here. Marcia says, I forgot about the Men in Black movie. It comes out around my birthday. Oh, that's cool. That'll be a good birthday thing to see.
Happy birthday.
Ariella says, Loki better come back. He did in my book. Well, Ariella, he will because he's going to get his own series on the Disney Plus streaming service. Loki's getting his own TV series. Yeah.
He is.
So Tom Hiddleston will be back.
Wow.
Yeah. By the way, folks, actually,
cool.
Disney just released actually a bunch of info about their streaming service to the media and to their investors, actually, which skyrocketed their stock actually right after they released this info earlier this week.
Yeah, when it's half the price of Netflix and it has all the movies you want to see.
$6.99 it's going to be, which is a pretty cheap price.
I'm getting it. I already know I'm getting it.
Putting lots of money to new original series. There's going to be a Star Wars live action series. There's going to be the Loki series.
They're going to do Knights of the Old Republic finally.
Is that what it is, or is that just a rumor?
Yes.
No, they confirmed they're gonna do either a movie. I think it's a movie. They're gonna do after the Skywalker saga is over. They're gonna start.
Oh my God! Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're gonna get Revan?
Oh please!
Oh, Darth Revan.
Oh, Revan and Bastila.
Yes.
Is it Bastila?
Yes.
Bastila,
oh my God! This might actually get me excited about
double
Star Wars
blade,
again.
yellow, double bladed lightsaber. Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
By the way, Scooby Doo says allegedly Marvel wanted to hold off on Spider-Man: Far From Home, but Sony forced it into release this year.
Yeah, because it's like a month after. It's like a month after Endgame. You can't just not advertise for that movie. Like it's coming out sooner than later, so it makes sense.
You know something's going to change anyway. It can't end the way it was. That was part one, so it's got something's going to change.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know that.
Yeah.
By the way, Marcia says KOTOR series or movie, so excited. Bastila, she's excited in the chat there for that. Ariella says,
what was the guy's name?
Guy's name?
Sorry, the Han Solo guy.
Oh, I don't remember that. It's been too long since I played it.
I can't remember.
I haven't played it since it first came out. I didn't know
if I remember rightly, he's like
you can get this on mobile now. They have KOTOR as a mobile game.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to get that. I didn't know that.
Amazing.
I have to get that.
Push a button.
Oh, Cody 8 Ultimate in the Twitch says Bastila was my first love. I can see that.
Great. Yeah, I can see that. Totally see that. Yeah.
By the way, folks, I'm sorry if you don't know what we're talking about. That's Knights of the Old Republic. It was a video game made by BioWare, which is very famous for their Mass Effect and Dragon Age games. That was one of their. That game got a lot of renown for them for being.
Yes.
Probably actually a lot of people. I would say it's the best Star Wars game ever made. Still.
Yeah, nothing's compared to it so far. Even though I'm excited for the was it the Fallen Jedi or whatever
new Jedi Order, Jedi Fallen Order or something.
Yeah. It's starring the dude.
I'm curious
in Gotham. Yeah,
I'm hopeful. It's EA, but I'm hopeful.
Yeah, you never know.
Ariella says, "Can we get this channel on Roku? If you mean our Super Geeked Up channel, I would love to have it on Roku. Sure, let's do it." I actually know a friend who might be able to make that happen. Thank you for reminding me.
Isn't anything that's you like as long as they have the YouTube app?
That's true. You're right. If you go through your YouTube app, yes, you're right, Francis. You can get that through Roku.
Sure.
Yes. But I think maybe she meant like as its own channel. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right, guys. Besides Dark Phoenix, here's my choice for summer movie. And you're never gonna guess this, but I watched the trailer just before the show. I think this looks super fun, and it's Dora and the Lost City of Gold. So it's a Dora the Explorer movie.
I was gonna get that.
And I'm being 100%. Don't stop waving, Francis. Stop it. I'm being 100% serious. Dude, did you watch? It looks super fun, man.
Well, you know, it's got actors I really like in it. You know, and she was in the last Transformers movie.
I don't know who's the actress. I don't actually know who it is.
She was in the last Mark Wahlberg Transformers movie. She played one of the pieces there, but she's more or less an unknown. But
she looks great, man. It looks super fun. It's like this. I think she's gonna be like my new favorite like female movie character.
As long as there's pauses to try to say something in Spanish and then point at something until you ask the audience, "So what is this?" As long as that happens, I'm down with this movie.
I also am very excited that it's pretty much a very Hispanic cast. That's great. I think that's very underrepresented in movies. So
yeah, I could imagine they can't get away with it otherwise.
Well, no, but that's good though that they're doing a movie about it.
It's Dora and Diego. I mean, that'd be really weird.
Yeah.
But the guy who's playing her father is the dude, the dude from Ant-Man, his friend, right? His friend who talks all the time.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So great.
Awesome.
And he looks super very funny in this too.
I love him.
And she better say swiper, no swiping. Never mind, moving on.
Marcia says, "Isn't that a Nickelodeon exclusive movie?" Well, it is made by Nickelodeon, but it's a theatrical release. It's going to be.
It is a theatrical.
Yeah, no, it's a big budget movie, man.
I was going to guess you'd say Secret Life of Pets 2. That was kind of my guess you were going to go with.
The first Secret Life of Pets did incredibly well.
I love the first one.
Yeah. So the second one might be pretty good.
Moment when he hits the window, when I was in the theater, I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
Oh, I love moments like that. Those are the best moments.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's right, folks. I may be the only one without a kid at the Dora the Explorer premiere. But it's okay.
Look,
If you have a child, you can lend me for the day.
I've been to many an animated movie by myself. You just
I've
eat the
done it
popcorn.
too. You just
don't
do
look around.
Don't look around.
Eat the popcorn and just right at
Wait,
the
what do
screen.
you like? Wear a hoodie or something? Like you wear like?
Oh, that's terrible. That's worse.
Yeah, no, they're really gonna think you're like a child abductor or molester or something.
No. That's when you stare at the screen and eat your popcorn and drink your drink, and nothing else exists.
Mm-hmm. Popcorn, drink.
Popcorn. Anyway.
All right, Francis, you and me, we'll go together. Then it'll look even worse.
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
All right, good. We're gonna we'll wear our onesies.
Oh, God.
I will wear.
That won't make it worse at all.
Our Dora and the monkey onesies.
We'll wear our Dora cosplay with our shirts and our shorts and our backpack.
I'll be the monkey.
You'll be the monkey. I'll have a talking backpack.
Wow.
It'll be great. It'll be awesome.
We expect to see selfies of that, okay?
I would rather you went as Diego though. There.
No, wait,
I was gonna
Diego's
say
her cousin, right?
Yeah, her cousin. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, dude, I'm Dora or the monkey. No, I'm not Diego. Forget that.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Hard, Diego.
I'm either the lead or I'm the monkey.
You're the lead or sidekick.
Oh man.
Chris Halley says in all caps, "Don't look around." All right, good advice.
Yeah. See?
Marcia says pedos in the theater. That's what parents would think. I don't know what's pedos. I'm not up on my Spanish.
Pedos, like pedophiles in the theater.
It's short for pedophiles. I thought she was giving me Spanish.
No.
It was almost like pesos. It almost was spelled like pesos.
Like feet.
Wait, do people say pedos to mean pedophiles now? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wow, I didn't know. All right, I'm not up on it.
Pedos.
Everything's a short now. Everything's short.
Marcia says, and you live in SoCal now. I'm ashamed. I know. I actually want to learn. Look, I took French in school, guys. I'm sorry. I was in New York. I was near.
That's why your accent is so good.
I was near Quebec. All right, that's where I live near. Okay, so I actually want to learn some Spanish. Yeah, because that would be very appropriate here.
Yeah. Sí, muy bueno. Yeah.
All right, if that's all you know, come on. I know that.
Look. People just assume I can speak Spanish like automatically.
Why do they assume that? You're not Spanish. You're freaking.
I am tan enough to pass. I think to where people will talk Spanish to me, and I'm like, I just shrug and shake my head, and they just smile and walk off. So it works out. It works out either way.
Tammy says if Jeff does a door outfit, we need pics. Oh, of course.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure.
Let's did we get everybody's answers? I think we did, right? For summer movies?
Yeah, we hit them all. Yes.
All right, it's our last game of the night and of the season, actually, because it's our season finale. Francis, what's our last game?
Well, you know what? It's time to find our one true pairing. We're going to pick characters from fictional universes, and we're going to argue, actually, why they'd be the best romantic pairing with another character. This time around, we have some specific choices, but I'm not going to mention them right now. We're not going to mention our category. Or do we mention our categories? I don't know. Do we? I forget.
Yeah, let's do first category. Because I'll be the judge of that one.
All right. Our first category tonight is fictional pirates. No, R.
What was
that's
that?
That's
why were you Catwoman?
No, it was the wrong one. It's supposed to be R. Like that. Yeah. R. This is my hook.
Super. Really turning me on, man.
Yeah.
All right, so how this is going to work, because I'll be the judge of the first one, is Francis, Maria, and Craig will each pick a fictional pirate character. Then I will come in with a fourth character after they're done, and they have to argue why their character would be the best romantic pairing with the character I have chosen. And now I'm going to have no idea who I'm going to pick. I see lots of thinking going on. Lots of thinking. Feel free to suggest suggestions in the chat, folks, for fictional pirates.
Please.
Oh, I have a good pirate. I got one.
Okay, wait. You get to, since you're not a guest though. You're gonna go last, so you don't steal theirs.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
What do you got? You got anything, Craig?
Do you have
I can only think of one. I can't think of any other pirates.
Maria, what do you have, Maria?
Jack Sparrow.
Maria, do you have any pirates?
I'm thinking, I mean, it could be the Dread. Well, no, I'm thinking though, really, Elizabeth Swann as a pirate.
Yes.
I like Elizabeth Swann as a pirate.
I love that
Yep.
choice. All right, so you got Elizabeth Swann. You got Captain Jack Sparrow, right, Craig?
Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes.
Yes.
Captain.
And then, oh my God, let's just give a great choice. But Francis, what's your choice?
Let's see.
My choice is Captain Crunch.
That's what Listeners May just said in the chat.
That's
nice.
good.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Very cool.
Marcia, by the way, said Judd Pirate Roberts would be great. That's actually one of the ones I was also thinking of, yes. Traz says Francis doing Jeff Goldblum doing a pirate.
Actually, I don't know. Wow. All right. I'm going to have to work on that one. I don't think I do a Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, who should I choose for you guys? We've got Elizabeth Swann, Captain Jack Sparrow, and Captain Crunch, right? Who do I want to pair you guys up with? I've got so many choices here. All right, I won't go Dread Pirate Roberts since not all of you have seen that.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Guess not.
Let's go. Sorry. I'm going to go with this one because it's ridiculous. I'm going to go with Captain Morgan from the rum commercials.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
So Francis, kick us off. Why would Captain Crunch and Captain Morgan be a great pairing?
Well, you know it goes well with a tall glass of rum is a smooth bowl of cereal. pouring some delicious, crunchy Captain Crunch into a sopping glass of rum just adds that nice kick of flavor to an otherwise tasty snack. And guess what? You're gonna want to be crunchitized because everyone wants to be crunchitized by the captain, and that's what he's gonna. You're not only gonna be crunchitized, you're gonna be crunchitized by the captain, and he'll make sure not only is your thirst quenched, but your hunger is satisfied by the captain.
I love how you got
I don't know
they
if I
got
can top
sexier
that.
the more
Wow.
you did it.
Yeah.
It got into character a little bit more.
Marcia says, since when is cereal smooth? Since you pour rum in it, that's when.
Captain Crunch only becomes smooth because of the rum. Otherwise, it's just going to tear your mouth apart because that's what Crunch is known for.
Tammy has suggested Captain Morgan, just as I said it, by the way. That's great, Tammy. And
Oh,
Marcia
nice.
says that was her kryptonite when she was 21.
Captain Morgan and Captain Crunch.
Oh no!
I think just Captain Morgan was her kryptonite, not Captain Crunch. Maybe it was Captain Crunch, though. I don't know.
Well, I meant together.
I can't go to class today. I gotta eat this Captain Crunch.
Hey, I've said that many times.
She's like, the professor's like, what is that crunchy? She's in the lecture hall, like eating her.
Man, those fruity berries, man, they kept me from doing anything.
You know what? I've never eaten Captain Crunch, and now I gotta try it since we've been talking about it on the show. Is it good?
Let me just tell you, I've eaten Captain Crunch in shake form, in ice cream form. Like I will take Captain Crunch in any form I can possibly take.
Is this your favorite cereal?
Wow.
Next to, it's my favorite. Next to, weirdly enough, next to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those are like my two. The only problem with Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the moment it touches the milk, it becomes soggy. Like the moment that little thing, it just disintegrates. So, but Captain Crunch, the best. The best.
Let's see. Marsha also says peanut butter crunch is her fave, and Deepu says, "How could you miss promising a full day supply of vitamin D?"
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, you get your vitamin D, if you know what I mean. Anyway,
I don't know how you make everything sexual. Like,
it's the voice.
Hey, go put on your sex socks, will you, Francis?
I know, right? I put those sex socks back on. Gosh.
Chris Hadley says part of a nutritious and tipsy breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Maria, all right. So you have Elizabeth Swann and Captain Morgan. Why would they be a good pairing?
Okay, so Captain Morgan and Captain Swann, because she is Captain Swann. They would be a great ship together because, and I would ship them just because Elizabeth is very distinguishing in her taste. So she doesn't just take any rum. In fact, you know that from Captain Jack Sparrow, she got rid of all the less than quality rum. She only wants Captain Morgan
rid of
rum.
all of it.
So she's very particular about her rum. And being the leader of the Asian Pacific pirate area would be perfect because Captain Rum is perfect with Singapore Sling. So it's just such a perfect pairing that they made a drink out of it. I think Captain Swann would be perfect with Captain Morgan. I can think of no other reasons though. So I have no crunch, no classes to worry about. That's just it. They would just work well together. She's very discerning. And because of that, this is absolutely the taste that she wants. She wants Captain Morgan.
And she's willing to let it age 10 years before drinking it. Like
yes, so
Captain like Will Turner waits every 10 years to hang out with.
That's right. She's a very patient woman, so she can handle it. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. She
I
is
agree,
super
Francis.
patient. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes.
10 years. Jeez.
And
You're exactly right. Thank you.
She's the pirate king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Craig. Those were some two good arguments you've heard now. Now you have to argue why Captain Jack Sparrow and Captain Crunch are a great match.
I think that they are Captain Jack and Captain Morgan are the true three-way relationship because they have their love for each other and then they have love for the drink, for the booze. For rum, there is nothing more purer than their love for rum and love for each other. And I think that other than that, there is nothing else that you can say that that's I can't think of
Done.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yep.
Love of themselves and love of rum. What else do you need?
Exactly. You don't need anything else. You don't need all that pomp and circumstance. All you need is good rum, good love.
And there's never enough rum for Jack. Never.
There is never enough rum.
Yes.
Scorpio just said, "Why is the rum gone?" in the chat.
Where's the rum gone?
Because he's getting another bottle.
Yeah, Francis. Why do you always have all that pomp and circumstance in your arguments?
I'm getting and graduating college, so I'm going to get a diploma with my pomp and circumstance. And rum.
Yes, and rum.
I think Francis has had some rum.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what he likes to drink right before our show.
With Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is what we gotta do.
God.
The next Patreon show, we dress in our onesies and we're all eating Captain Crunch at some point during the show.
I don't know. We have Captain Crunch.
What? All right, we're gonna mail you a box to England, Craig, of Captain
Oh,
Crunch.
yeah, they have American boxes. There's an American section at your local Tesco. I guarantee. Well, at least they did in Ireland.
They did. Yeah. They have
There you
the
go.
Lucky
Just hop
Charms
across
one.
the pond to Ireland.
Yeah, well, yeah. Ireland is like a hop, skip, and a
Hop
jump.
across. Yeah, I can jump over. Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
Just get in the puddle jumper, man, and go over there.
done.
I never got
I go.
Why was there
Or you
never a channel between? Why was there never a channel between England and
In Ireland.
and Ireland? Yeah, they have one to
I
France.
don't know.
You think they have one in Ireland? It's like right there.
I don't know.
Especially since
Well,
you do
because
go north
I
of
mean,
Ireland.
really, because there's more traffic that goes between France and England, I'm sure. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine the Irish wouldn't like the idea of all the traffic going through England and then going to France.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So you have to use a boat or a plane. I don't know.
okay.
I'll talk to my people and see what we can come up with.
Talk to your people. Yeah, while you're at it.
Start building a tunnel.
Yeah.
Or a big bridge.
Now is the best time anyway with all this stuff that's going on over there. So build that tunnel.
By the way, folks, just real quick. I know usually we get goofy on the show, but just real quick, thoughts to everybody in Paris and France. It's very terrible about Notre Dame, and thank you to all the firefighters and who helped extinguish that. And
fortunately, no one got hurt, so that's good.
Well, a couple firemen and a policeman got injured, but nobody died. So I hope they have a speedy recovery, and hopefully, obviously, lots of money is being donated, which is great to see for rebuilding, and hopefully that.
They already hit $1 billion. I want to say, I think.
Oh, okay. Yesterday was 500 million. That's great. They've already doubled it. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, I was in Notre Dame a few years ago, and it's an amazing thing. It's one of like I think the current wonders of the world. So in terms of architecture.
And one last aside, weirdly enough, never saw Toy Story 2 or 3, but I did see The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So.
Well, there you go.
That's a good one. Yes, very good.
All right, so let's see. Oh, now they're talking about tequila in the chat. I'm not sure how that got started.
Tequila, it makes me happy.
I don't know, rum, tequila.
Well, no, it's because we're Patreon and Patron, so you know it.
Patron.
Yes.
Is that a type of tequila?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about alcohol. Thank you. Marcia says The Hunchback of Notre Dame is the most underrated Disney movie. There you go, Francis.
I agree, Marcia.
I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the hero didn't get the girl.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
So Chris Hadley says this very well actually in the chat, so I'll share this on YouTube. He says, "Indeed, prayers for Paris and Notre Dame, may it be restored to its former glory." Well said, Chris.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. And Tammy says Tequila and I are never getting back together.
Oh, that's too bad.
Look, just have it with your Captain Crunch. Maybe you'll change your mind.
You'd be surprised what alcohol goes well with Captain Crunch.
Can we just do a panel on that at Comic-Con?
Yeah,
Captain
I think that's the new panel.
And alcohol and...
Yeah. Not my name, but another show that I listen to watch says this. But there's such a thing as beerial, where you use beer as the milk for your cereal. You use beerial.
Yeah.
Not very good, but whatever. A little Guinness, a little cereal, a little Guinness, a little cereal.
Chris says, I saw Hunchback at its original premiere in New Orleans in '96. That's super cool.
Wow.
That's a good place
I'd
to
love
see
to go to New Orleans. Yeah.
And Listeners May says the Hunchback has the best song ever. God bless the Outcasts.
I love that song. He's right. I agree with you, Anthony.
And Ariella says, I would like to be on Super Geeked Up next season. Well, Ariella, first off, she's our newest Patreon, so thank you so much. But if you want to go to a certain pledge amount, like Craig and Maria do, you can absolutely come on. And all that is listed on the Patreon site, the different supporter levels. It's patreon.com/supergeekedup. We'd love to have you on. But even if you can't do that level, we super appreciate the level you're at right now. Any support is awesome, and we love you guys for doing that. All right. So, all right, I guess that's going to be our show. We actually did it's a really long episode today. But
you didn't even pick anybody, though. You didn't pick a winner.
No. I didn't. I forgot. I got so on a tangent. You're right. Thank you, Francis. You're all winners. You're all winners.
No.
Sorry, no. If I have to choose, they were all excellent arguments, but merely for the fact that I was so turned on by Francis' sexy voice, I'm going to give it to Francis.
Yes.
Captain Crunch.
That's right. Next time you drink your next time you have your cereal, remember a little rum will go long.
I'll think of you as I'm eating my Captain Crunch.
Oh man. Anyway.
All right, folks. I guess that's going to do it for us tonight. Huge thanks to Maria and Craig. Thank you guys for being awesome Patreons. Thank you for coming on the show. Being super fun. I cannot wait for the 1Z episode next season.
Yes.
Oh, man, yeah.
Thank you, Ariella, for making that happen. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Ariella, for your super chat. And thank you, everybody, guys, for watching, all your great suggestions, for helping us do the games earlier. We really appreciate you guys. If you're watching in post, we appreciate you just the same. Thanks to all the other Patreons that are supporting us as well. We love you guys. Yeah, so that's going to do us for our season, folks. Thank you for a great 10 episodes this season. We had a great time. Thank you to Francis. By the way, Francis was here actually almost every episode, so I really appreciate that, Francis, for you guest co-hosting.
Thanks.
I can't wait to do the new show with you. Late to the everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do anything. No, the title. Don't tell the title.
I said it earlier in the show already.
You did already.
Sorry.
Say.
I didn't know it was a secret. I'm sorry.
Don't take it. No one take that name. It's an awesome name. I love that name.
Shit, I didn't know you hadn't claimed it yet. Sorry.
I haven't claimed it yet.
Okay, let me go to it.
Oh, just don't worry. Our chat people are awesome. They're not going to do it. They're not going to take it. That'll give you impetus to go take it now and get moving.
I know, right? How much do you want this now?
I mean, it's called Late to the Nothing. That's what it's called, folks.
Right?
Yes.
It's Latin. Yeah, it's Latin.
Wait, what?
All right.
All right. Chaz says, "Long live SGU." Hey, I like that. Nice.
I like that too.
Absolutely.
Chris says, "Love you guys as always. Thanks for another amazing series." Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. All right, yeah, folks. So we'll probably be back in the summer. That's usually when we kick off our new season after Comic-Con. So look for us then. Until then, though, I plan to get back into doing some gaming streams, maybe some board games and some other tabletop RPGs, getting back to doing that, showing people how to play some games. And, we'll be going to cons and different places too. So, look for pics and reports on that as well. And, so thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. We love you. You're great. And thank you for an awesome season. We will see you next season, everybody. Until then, stay geeky. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Woo.